Mr. John Lancubi, it's not long now. No, it's not long now, John. And, we are counting the days till we can perhaps get a little bit of our lives back of where that sits. But where do you sit as an agent in the middle of all of this? Let's have a think about it. Is there anything in a public health order that tells us? No. Is there anything on fair trading that tells us? No. So what have we got? We've got the roadmap on the New South Wales government websites. Now, I know I had them in front of me last week when I talked on Facebook Live. I had them in front of me the week before. Yes, they've changed. Every week we've got something new. But let's have a look at what happened. 70%. They reckon we're going to be open next Monday. Not quite sure what the percentage is at today, but we're in the high 60s. So the likelihood is that we're going to hit 70 on Friday or Saturday. So there's reopening that's going to start, fingers crossed, next Monday. So what do we get for the vaccinated, for the fully vaccinated? What do the fully vaccinated get? They get, and I'm looking at it, from the Monday after we hit 70% for age 16 and over, double dose vaccination. Eased restrictions will allow those who are fully vaccinated to have 5 visitors to their home. Okay, so what's that mean for an open home? 5 people. So that means that the owners, if they are there, or the tenants are there, then it's you, the tenants, and maybe 1 or 2 other people. So it may not make it much of a difference at all. If the owners or the tenant are not there, then you've got a few more people that can go through. So maybe you can have couples or families going through as a group now. So that will make a difference. But remember, they need to be fully vaccinated. Can you ask them for proof of that? My word, you can. Can you refuse entry to someone who won't show you that they're fully vaccinated? Again, this is private property. Yes, you can. So just remember that you do need to ask the question. You do need to, if somebody is not fully vaccinated or doesn't want to tell you whether they're fully vaccinated or not, then entry needs to be denied. You don't need the fines that run around with this, and you don't need to be, playing on the edge of, what is in the public health orders and what is not, because it's quite clear it's 5 people in a home who are fully vaccinated. So what happens when we turn 80%? And the same deal there for, open house auctions, whatever. It's fully vaccinated, it's 5 people if you've got people together, either in rooms, out of property, whatever. Fully vaccinated, I keep saying the words. What happens when we reach 80% fully vaccinated? Now, again, the predictions are that we'll be hitting 80% and moving to this next phase by the following Monday, so the 18th. Whether it's the 18th or whether it's the 25th, it doesn't matter. It's somewhere in the next week to 2 weeks after we hit 70. So what happens then? Well, that raises then to 10 people in a home. So again, for open homes, for auctions, you're looking at 10 people. Again, don't stop doing it's still at 1 person per 4 square metres. So if it's a tiny unit and you don't, there's no space to have 10 people at 1 per 4 square metres, then don't do it. Okay, so it comes back to your square meterage and your 10 people at that 80%, fully vaccinated. Again, ask for evidence. It's on people's phones. It's the majority of people have that. If they don't have it on their phone, then they have if they don't have a smartphone, then they're going to have the little card if they've got it. But yes, you do need to ask for it. And yes, again, you can deny entry to the property. So, that's that. And that's the same thing for auctions. Yes, you can have 10 people. So smaller auctions, your general public onlookers, your sticky beaks, whatever you want to call them, perhaps interested future vendors, when you look at it very positively. They're going to have to stand outside the property or down the road or, Zoom it for other interested parties, whatever. But, you can have, as I keep saying, up to 10 visitors in that home. So, that's all we've got to go. And we're still at that 80%. We're still working on 1 person per 4 square metres. So, or 1 person per 2 square metres outdoors. So if you're doing an outdoor on-site auction, it's still only 10 people, but you move to the 1 per 2 square metres. So if you've got a small courtyard and run it outside, you could do it there. So they're your rules. Now then, what are the rules on December 1? At this stage, we're being told on December 1, it's open slather. We're back to where we've always been. There's no numbers. There's no differentiation between vaccinated and non-vaccinated. Again, will that change? Will it get looser? Will it get tighter with our new Premier or any new health advice? You know, we're up in the air. So what it is, let's start planning for what we've been told, but obviously don't put them in concrete. So get your COVID safe plans amended if you're going to amend them, if you're going to do things a little bit differently with the 70%, 80% and December 1, and move on from there. So guys, I think we've talked enough about real estate. I think we've certainly talked enough about COVID. Please have a fabulous week. Get excited about Monday being, fingers crossed that will be Freedom Day. But still, this is serious. We still need to think about our social distancing. We still need to think about masks. We still need to think about sanitising and hygiene. So whether you're going back into your offices, whether you are doing different styles of open homes, please present to your public as caring for them and caring for yourself and caring for your colleagues. And, back in your office, just be careful. It's something that I think we've got for some time for the future.